If you'd like to see the links that are discussed in this video, feel free to click the link to my blog. All of the hyperlinks are inserted in the post. Right now, America is in a state of political unrest. ADOS is loud and rampant. Members are showing up and disrupting events. These actions are cultivating our messages to the main stage, whether the dominant society likes it or not. This political unrest is necessary to ensure our empowerment. Now, I'm going to point to something that Professor Black Truth, PBT, said in a video. He mentioned having one of ours run as a candidate. Now, unfortunately, we don't have anyone to do that. However, we have a member of the dominant society that has whistled to us that she's okay with isolating herself from her community. Of course, she'll need some guidance. However, currently, she's our best prospect for forwarding our message on the political stage. Now, truthfully, it's highly unlikely that she'll win. She'll probably lose by a landslide. However, this is the long game. We're in this for the long haul. Every next step will get us further to our objective. Like PBT said, the first candidate gets booed off stage and relegated to garbage time during debates. The next candidates are heavily voted against. However, little by little, the resistance will weaken. It already has. Things have gone from reparations aren't feasible to we'll study a plan about reparations. However, that's the dominant society deciding how it'll address reparations. So, that means nothing will be done. That's where we come in. Marianne Williamson needs to become our target. People have been ambushing candidates with questions they didn't expect. Thusly, candidates have now given truthful answers or unscripted answers. So, we've been able to identify where these candidates really stand on matters benefiting the ADOS community. So, we need to focus our efforts on ambushing her. We need to interview her as well. We have to thrust her into the public spotlight. However, we must control her message about us. She's proposing a plan of reparations amounting to $200 billion to $500 billion for us. That's incredibly low for all the generations of pain and suffering we've endured and still do to this day. However, it's far more than nothing. Now, we just have to inform her that if she wants our support, then that number of $500 billion is going to have to be continuous until we say enough is enough. Our reparations will be paid in perpetuity, just like the Jews. Every year, we'll get another check. Moreover, that's just the start. We press her for land grants, housing grants, tax-exempt status, education grants, business grants, etc. This is in addition to the $500 billion in perpetuity. Reparations is about balancing the scales. So, it's time to get made whole. All of these will be the requirements for our financial backing. Her benefit will be media headlines. Our grassroots movement has showcased that our voice controls the flow of the national discourse. Now, we can use her and have her go on mainstream news outlets to push our agenda and gather international attention. Of course, all of this will come with substantial costs to her. The dominant society doesn't take kindly to its members helping ADOS members. In the past, this has meant banishment and even death. Her fate would be similar. Moreover, this'll be her fate unless she ensures to do an excellent job serving us. It's time to gather chess pieces to implement step 2 of our goal for Tangibles 2020. Lastly, I'm going to say this. The best thing about using an ally to forward our message is that there isn't an emotional attachment to the ally. Allies are only as important as their usefulness to you. Once an ally's usefulness is up, the alliance is nullified. So, if we find that she's no longer useful, we can cut the relationship leaving no strings attached. So, her fate wouldn't be our issue. Thinking_65, April 19th, 2019. If you enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing to stay up to date with my latest videos and sharings. Also, please share and support Worldly Game. Finally, please subscribe to my blog to be ahead of the curve for when I lose my YouTube channel.